Yo, what's up, gamers? It's your boy Shmonut with your other boy Rygondo. Doing.
Not here.
Oh. Anyways, I started to do something a little different from my personal channel. Last week I uploaded the death compilation from every hardcore we did on Shoutout, but now we're ranking the hardcores themselves in a tier list.
And listen here, little shitheads. If you haven't seen the death comp, go now, please. It's really good.
Thanks. Anyways, fuck. We're just gonna talk about each and one of them, go over them, which ones are our favorites, which ones not our least favorite. We're just gonna go by order of when they happened.
Yeah, that sounds better to me.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one, obviously, that we've done before was our very first Terraria Hardcore, which is the one we did. I think that's like the 4th or 5th series we ever did on the channel.
Oh my god, yeah.
Something like that. It's like our first.
It was like one of our earliest.
Yeah.
And it was so hyped up too, because I remember we were like really wanting to do hardcores, like because we planned our channel like 6 months in advance before we even started uploading. To like this, what do we want to do? What kind of series we want to do? And hardcore was one of the things we were always super hyped about. And that's why it's blown up all over our channel.
Yes.
With 6 different hardcore series.
Though this one, being the first one, of course, I expected it to be the worst one. Well, I was like one of the things that we were very much looking forward to. It was not done in a great way at all. It was very low quality. We had the members were we had two little members. Like one of us was like 4 of us, and the goal was to do Moonlord, but it wasn't necessary. Just like we were like have to win or not. It's more like to see like how far we could make it. But even then, we didn't even make it to a boss.
Yeah,
it was like
not a single fucking boss.
We got to 5 episodes before like everyone but one of us died, but like they couldn't record at the time. So we decided we were just like, well, no, what? Fuck this. We already tried doing this before, so we were just quitting.
Oh man.
That's like us, and like we decided to ditch it, cut our losses, which good on us.
Yeah.
And then like another thing was that the editing. I literally just got my hands on Sony Vegas. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. So of course,
very much mashed together.
Yeah, because like we kept it too much like a regular Let's Play style with like very minimal editing, and even the editing choices were bad. Cause like, goddamn, bro, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what I was thinking, but I executed it so poorly. Cause like the slowdowns, like I was trying to capture like to make it like a. I guess what my mindset was like, I want to capture, I want to make it obvious or the way the person died. I want you to see it like as it happens or whatever. Like, it won't be making a vibe, but I actually made it too long, much longer than I wanted to.
Not to spoil later stuff, but
yeah. By the way, spoiler warnings. If you haven't seen anything of ours and you want to watch it, you better watch it before we watch this video because this is gonna be like major spoilers.
Yeah, for all the Terraria and Minecraft hardcores for chilled out. But spoiler warning, Terraria Take 3 has those kinds of like slowdown moments, but it's like edited in the way that it feels right that it's there. It's not just slow down because the person's falling from a cliff and
yeah, you know how it be.
Yeah.
And then what was another thing? But besides, the video I mentioned it, like the video quality and audio quality, but like the more in depth is that like literally Riley still had his potato PC. My computer wasn't even the best either, but like, goddamn, his perspective was so trash, like quality wise.
Well, good thing I died early.
Yeah. He died at episode 3 out of 5. But anyways.
Oh yeah. There was only 5 episodes. It's literally like a test run to see if it won, but if it went horribly and then got hit by a car.
And then like the audio quality's bad. Like I literally had Jonathan and I, we had our headset mics, and then you had the blue.
I had the blue.
Yeah, you had the blue.
My mic quality was fine. My video sucked.
And, yeah, everyone was using like crappy headset mics besides him. And then let's see. Also, like, we were still baby YouTubers, so the commentary was, I guess the commentary was okay.
It was
at best. For the time we were.
It was like Wind Waker, okay? Yeah. Like, if you ever seen Wind Waker, I like Wind Waker a lot, but I know the quality and commentary is.
Yeah, it definitely takes its dips and is all over the place. But yeah, I feel like with all that stuff combined together, there's not really anything redeemable about that series, so it's at the bottom of the barrel and F tier for me.
It's also F tier for me. And I'm not gonna bash on Joseph's art or whatever. I actually like it a lot, but
I don't
the
like
thumbnails later are just so much better. I've been looking at this thumbnail like this whole time, and I'm just
it's like,
what the fuck is Dot?
I don't fucking know, man. Listen, we're trying. I got tired of seeing my trash ass art, so I decided to just keep doing like regular ass thumbnails.
And they look great.
Because like I can't draw, but I wanted to make the thumbnails more personalized. I don't want to keep ripping off shit from the internet, but I rip shit off the internet now and add my own little spice to it.
Right.
That's how like the ones I like most is definitely the last two, Hardcore Take 2 for Minecraft and the group Hardcore for number 2 for Terraria.
I will always have a soft spot for the first Minecraft one too. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, it's very basic, but I kind of like it though. I kind of like it.
Anyways,
Anyways,
F tier. That sucked.
F tier.
Just terrible.
And then we're moving on to the next one, which is the Redemption series for actually number 1, which is Terraria Hardcore Take 2.
Now,
the second
Take
one
2.
we do. Take 2 is a whole different fucking story.
If you saw Take 1 and then saw Take 2, you would have felt like you just saw God.
Yeah, fucking shit, dude. This was like a huge step up. I personally wanted to make a Redemption series because I hated how like Terraria Take 1 ended up being my least favorite series in all time, and I despise it with a passion. So this was like my redemption, baby. Yeah, I think all the series we've done and chilled out.
Is it mine too?
It's
pretty bad.
It's fucking garbage. What do you mean?
I guess I just never thought about it. Like,
yeah.
Is that really the worst thing we've ever done?
Yeah, but like, it's
Other than Pokemon Go?
It's just like the thing about Terraria Take 2 is that the cast was the perfect. I think that's the best cast we had. Like, period. With the chemistry everyone had of each other and all the funny moments that came out of it, I think it was great. We had a perfect balance of like skilled players and noob players. It was. I feel like that was done well, and then like the ending of Take 2 was also probably the best outcome and the best ending we've had so far.
It wasn't the best outcome, but it was the best ending.
Yeah, it was, okay, yeah, not the best outcome, but the best ending.
If you don't know, they spawned the wall of flesh and it spawned on the wrong side, so they had to like grappling hook to try and stay alive, and they all died.
And we all fucking ate shit.
Keep looking into this one instead of that one.
I'll just. There, it's gone. I have another webcam I use for like Discord, and then I have one I use for streaming, which is the one I'm looking at.
What is the right one? Okay, I'm just stupid.
Yes, not the one that glows blue. And then I feel like even though my editing's much better nowadays still than Take 2, I feel like for the time, Take 2 was still pretty good in that aspect. The overlay, could have been better, but
wasn't it very minimalistic?
It was very
just the squares at the bottom.
It was very minimalistic. That was before I could decide to fully adapt, or I don't know what to call it. I just had the word and it just skipped my head. I don't know.
Well, this was also the first hardcore where you had the kind of transitional faces, so like we always pick fictional characters to be our characters.
Yeah, to like represent us.
So when, like, let's say we're fighting a boss, there'd be a completely new portrait for that character that I am or Joseph is.
Yeah.
And that was always like, that was carried on through the rest of it, and I've always loved that touch.
Yeah, that's always been like, from that moment on, that's been always like a staple for every hardcore past that. Just like the overlay itself. Like, it's just a square, like the very minimalistic shit didn't stick, but it gets we get our little staple overlay that just changes over time as we move on to other hardcores. And then I think another thing I really liked about Take Two was the the spacings of everyone's death were like almost perfect. I think just like to keep the hardcore interesting and on your toes. Like you know, we obviously had to have the first death, just the fucking noob being an idiot, walking off into the dark and falling to his death, going and then Fudge is like this fucking being a savage after you die. Like, well, what can I say? The kid didn't bounce.
Dot is perfect in this series. Literally, like at the time, I actually hated him for it.
I always thought it was funny.
I was like, you are so mean to me. What is going on? But looking back, it is like the funniest shit ever.
It's the perfect amount of sass that we needed. It's like, it's just also like the different personalities within our group too. It also was like a very nice balance too. It's like this, you know, the fucking, you know, the Terraria pro with the guy who plays with a controller with the sass, and then I don't know what to say for Cameron, but you know what I mean, right? Come on, guys.
They all had their own little quirk and personality that fit really well with their character and how they were in Terraria.
And speaking of characters, I also liked like everyone's characters that we used.
Yeah, the cast was very, very nice. The last time I feel like the cast was like really expansive was Minecraft Hardcore,
the Take Two.
But the Take Twos have really good casts.
This guy keeps pointing at the screen over here. That's because we have like all the thumbnails as a reference.
My bad.
In order we have to go for. You guys don't see it, but whatever. Gives a shit. Anyways, I feel like that's all like the pros and cons, or pros I have for it, but the cons, the only thing that was really bad about the series was like, you know, there's still some video quality and audio quality that could have been better. Like there was some where like, you know, there was some lag in mine, and then there was, you know, your potato quality still, and then there was people who like they couldn't record. There was two people that couldn't record, and then there was also shitty audio issues too, where Cameron literally you can hardly hear him like for the first half of the hardcore.
Oh yeah,
because of how like low his mic was set onto his recording software. But other than that, that shit was pretty good. It's like maybe I don't know if it deserves A tier, but for me it's like very nostalgic. It's the one I always look back to. I give it an
A tier mainly because it was leagues above Terraria Hardcore 1.
Yeah, I feel like it deserves A tier also because it's like a really good successor to.
The only reason I wouldn't put it in S is mainly because looking back, it's like, God, if the audio was just changed, this would be like the perfect.
If the audio and the video was a bit better, then I think it would have been the perfect series. Yeah. But I don't have anything else to say, so I want to move on to the next hardcore in line. Is the first Minecraft Hardcore Take 1. This one
is just okay.
It's okay / or mediocre because
it's there.
Because like the pros of it, you know, is that, you know, everyone, the five of us there, you know, we got like the chemistry between us wasn't bad or anything. It's like it was okay. Yeah, it wasn't like anything noticeable or perfect, and the editing was good for the most part, but there was like some mistakes that got in there because one, I had this hardcore took so long to edit because I started putting the life, I wanted to put the life in the overlay because I was trying to think what I could do to differentiate our hardcore from like everyone else or whatever, because like no one puts everyone's has live feed of everyone's health at once on the screen. So that's what I wanted to do, and that made editing a lot harder because my computer at the time was a kind of a potato, and it made Vegas lag, so like I couldn't accurately place things as I thought I could, and also it was much easier for me to not notice my editing mistakes, and also, you know, I stayed up late editing. I always edited until I started getting sleepy at night, and yeah, it took me 7 to 8 hours to render one episode of Minecraft Take 1. So,
but the different, first of all, Minecraft Hardcore 1 was like the first time Joseph was like super hyped up about pushing out a like well edited hardcore and was super excited for it. And I think it turned out pretty well. The overlay stuck for the rest of the hardcores.
Yeah, the colors.
I mean, the life would like change now and then, and like things would be tossed around differently on the overlay.
Yeah, like
but
things,
the basic premise
like,
stayed there.
Yeah, the foundation of it stayed pretty much. I guess that was. I don't really have any other good things to say about Take 1, other than the overlay became like the foundation for future ones.
Take 1 had. I feel like Take 1 had the same kind of like death routine with Terraria Take 2, where the deaths were pretty well spaced out and people died in somewhat interesting of ways.
Yeah,
like Hearn fell from a blaze killing him after we were trying to bridge, and he fell down and died. Cameron got sneak attacked
by a fucking creeper that was behind him after like trying to run away from one in front of him.
I got sneak attacked by lava fighting a blaze. Blazes, what the fuck?
And then Izzy and I just got fucking like Thanos snapped by the Wither.
Which
I think I even noticed this until like recently. Like we were just rewatching or watching some moments, like one episode or two, to give ourselves a refresher for this video. But I didn't even realize that I think I might have accidentally splashed the potion of regeneration onto the Wither, because I noticed that its HP was going up. So I didn't even notice that when I was editing or like looking back or when I rewatched the series when it was being released. I never noticed that, but like now I did. It's like, well, damn, that's probably why it looked like we did jack shit to the Wither.
Yeah.
But anyways, onto the cons of the series was that, as I mentioned earlier, there was some editing mistakes because I was tired and the shit was laggy and I didn't catch a lot of these mistakes that I should have. And then, just kind of like Terraria Take 1 is that I feel like the series was too short.
Yeah, it was pretty short.
Because there was like, what? It's like 8 episodes or 9? 8 or 9 episodes. Anyways, that's still too short. That's too short for me.
Yeah.
I guess the goal for like 5 people was to.
Oh, that's a con with me. The fact that it was only 5 people.
Yeah, that's another con. Yeah, because like the 5 people was too small group for me. It's like 6 or more. It's like it was doable, but like the goal of 5 people. The paper it sounded like it'd be fine because it's 5 Minecraft veterans who know what they're doing and know a lot about Minecraft. Except for about the Wither.
Until they start arguing about it.
Yup, until they start trying to fact check each other. And then, there was also, this is the time period where we had a bunch of video and audio problems, like POVs not being available, like Cameron's wasn't, like during the entire bit, we're in the Nether. Besides, before up until he died. I don't think there's really any lag, though, issues that we had. I don't think so.
My perspective was a little laggy.
Okay.
From what I remember.
Yeah, because you're still. That was like, I think that's the last hardcore you did with the old computer.
Yes.
And then, let's see. Oh, I guess also like the ending was.
The ending was very lackluster. Like, yeah, you're fighting the Wither, but you guys are just shooting bows and then just looking up and trying to kill him, and then.
It was just like us like just getting overwhelmed by the Wither and dying.
Yeah, there wasn't any like.
It wasn't that long of it wasn't a long epic battle or anything.
Yeah, and there wasn't really any emotion put behind it either. It was just like, well, we died. That sucks. Well, yeah. But with the wall of flesh in Take 2, it was like, oh no.
It's like, oh fuck, we messed up.
Yeah. It's like, oh well, we're on the other side. Damn it.
This ain't a Pogger moment.
It was very downplayed, but it's probably because it took forever to get those skulls.
Yeah, bro, I was like more like I just felt dead inside. Like, god damn it, bro. It took me because I did most of the off-screen grinding for Minecraft Hardcore Take 1 just for all of it to not pay off at all. So that's why I have a little spite towards the series. But yeah, I guess onto the tier placement. I'm leaning on either bottom of C tier or D tier.
I just put it in C. Like, I think it's good, but I think there's also cons that weigh it down.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like almost failing like in D tier, but it's there. I'd watch it, but like we have better hardcores.
Yeah, that's something I'd probably rewatch. I'll put it in C. Yeah, whatever. C is good enough for it. And then I guess the next one. This is where everything starts getting kind of going back up again. But I mean, this one is kind of an average series, but I'd say Terraria Take 3 is next on the list. It's basically the cons. I mean, the pros of it. I mean, what I really liked was this was actually Riley's idea. Like, we're trying to think of like more themes like, to shake up our Terraria or Minecraft hardcores, and one of them was returning to Take 2's world.
That was my idea?
Yeah.
Oh, I do have like good ideas.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
I'll give you this one.
Anyways, I like that kind of theme because it really helped cut out some, the boring early game grinding.
Yes.
So that sped things up a bit, and it made the pacing better for the series. Then I feel like the pacing of Take 3 was better than Take 2 at some points. Because of that. Let's see.
How'd I die?
You died to the Brain of Cthulhu.
Right. Okay. This is the first time I didn't die to falling in Terraria.
Yeah, and you weren't the first. This is the first series you weren't. No, never mind. You didn't die. This is the first Terraria series you didn't die first.
Yes.
Because you died. Yeah, episode 6. This is like also the series where set a new record for the earliest death being episode 2. Which later on also becomes a trend for Terraria.
Yeah.
But fucking let's see. Also, this is like another hardcore. I kind of like the characters, like how people made their characters. I mean, well, I guess Mr. Rossetti was a little. I mean, he did the best he could for a fucking mole.
I did Mr. Rossetti. I liked it. I thought it was a different, or it was a colorful cast.
Yeah. I liked how I made James.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, just James, Rossetti, and like Heavy, and then Joseph Joestar, they all like blended pretty well, and I don't understand how that works, but it did.
And then the fucking Dwayne, I don't know, I literally had like a soft spot for Dwayne.
Yeah.
I just wish he lived longer, just so I could use his portraits more, because I could make him all doofy and shit.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, this is also as a common trend. It's like the more we go further on in the hardcore series, the editing gets better. So then I like that. And this is also the series where I first introduced the versus screens for every boss.
Oh yes.
So I like that. That's like a new change for the overlay. And then I also like simplified the progress bar that was added into Minecraft. Basically, I took some of the stuff from the Minecraft one, I simplified it, and then also added the objective thing, so we can it's like for people to understand what the hell we're trying to do or what we're currently doing,
yeah,
or working towards. That was like the progress bar. I should have talked about this in Minecraft 1, but I like the progress bar because then you finally know how far we are in the series, so
yes,
you know when to expect when the ending's coming soon. I mean, it doesn't spoil anything, and it just tells you where we're currently at in the hardcore. And then let's see what else I have in my notes here. Okay, well, I guess that's it.
Well, also, it's the first hardcore that that you guys actually succeeded in.
Oh yeah, it's
you
the
actually
first
met
W.
the goal.
Yeah, we actually finally got the W. This is also like, okay, I guess I should expand on this too. Yeah, but like the original plan, as you know, the intro for like most of the series or the first half of the series is to defeat the Wall of Flesh. But Henry and I talked about it off like recording that it would probably be very anticlimactic and boring, or if we just ended on the Wall of Flesh, because the fight itself was like super easy. So we decided to go ahead and take a little bit of steps into hard mode and do the mechanical bosses.
Basically take 3 out of season 1 and a season 2. It's just
it had like 2 parts of it, and then
So not only did they succeeded twice.
Exactly. But
like gamers.
Yeah. So and then, like I said, I also this is also another series where everyone pretty much had unique deaths. I don't think there was a person who died the same way as another, because like there was you who died to the Brain of Cthulhu.
Right.
It was, Cameron dying to the Granite Elemental. There was, that's what you get for being on the phone call and learning a recording.
Yeah.
I hope it was important. I don't know.
It wasn't. Was it?
I don't know.
Was it?
I don't fucking. Anyways, and then Jonathan died to the Hollowed Mimic, and then wait, what the fuck? I'm counting too much. Fuck. You, Cameron. Okay, I actually put 3, but put my finger up to 3 when there was no 3. Yeah, Hollowed Mimic, and then Dylan with Destroyer. That started. Yeah. Whatever. Anyways. To the cons. The cons and shit I already had was like, there was still yet some video audio issues, like some POVs not being available and some lag, yada yada, the same shit we said before.
Why were you on a phone call? That's a con. Why were you on a phone call?
I guess that also kind of like made the death a bit like more like bruh.
Bruh. Yeah, it was like, very much a bruh.
It's like it's like, damn, bro, you literally had to be on your phone. It made it kind of awkward for me to work with it editing wise, because there's literally just Riley just talking to no one, because he was muting himself when you guys two were talking or walking together. Yeah, he was muted because I couldn't hear him on your side, so that's why I switched over to him. I was like, why the fuck is he not saying anything? And then when I listened to his PF, like, oh my fucking god, he really got on the phone call. Anyways. Okay. I guess one thing is that there's also another anticlimactic ending, because the 2 Terraria pros fucking won, and also like I literally soloed most of Skeletron Prime, the final boss that we did.
Oh, so it was kind of like a surprise situation.
Surprise. Ooh, who would have guessed? That type of shit. Okay. And then also like, I feel like this was a very average hardcore. Like there was nothing like super memorable about it, but also like, it wasn't bad at all.
Literally, when
it was good.
I remembered these 3, and then when we got to take 3, I'm like, what happened in take 3 again?
I had the same thing. I was like, this is like, I can't really remember anything that really happened in that one.
The only thing I actually, like, when I saw the thumbnail, I'm like, I mean, Dylan was heavy. What else happened?
What else was there? What spicy shit happened in this one? But yeah, I don't really have too much to say about Take 3 other than that.
No,
it's average. So it wasn't bad, but I'm gonna put it in B tier.
Yeah, B tier.
B tier is a good place for it, I think.
It doesn't have all those like quirks or like those downgraded quirks like Minecraft Hardcore did, where it's C tier, but
yeah,
it is above average.
For sure.
But it's not like.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. That's pretty much all I can say about it. It's good.
It's good.
But then
go watch it.
Yeah. And now this will take us to Minecraft Hardcore Take 2, which is bro, it's my this is my so far. This is my favorite series that we've done so far.
Could name a perfect hardcore from us, this is the one that will always come to mind for me.
Mm-hmm. This is like the one I could rewatch. It's like Take 2 I could rewatch because it has a special place for me, but like this one specifically, I would be so down to rewatch this anytime.
Now, Take 2 Terraria has a special place for us and probably all the people that participated in it. Hardcore or Minecraft Hardcore Take 2 would have a special place for a lot more people.
Yeah.
It is so well balanced. The cast is very colorful and oddly yellow.
Oh yeah.
Like most characters in there is yellow for some reason.
Really?
The deaths are very new and interesting. We even had a double whammy.
Yeah,
which will always stand out of my mind.
The first deaths were like a double kill.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time.
One creeper. And the editing. Oh! It's so good. King Crimson, dude.
I fucking love. Yeah, I definitely agree that, bro. It's definitely like Take 2 is definitely the proudest I've been about my editing. I loved like because I added I loved like the little I was like I remember for a while I was proud of myself like dude I added a cool little flame shit to like the take two part of the intro with the dragon swooping in, going in the background, giving the good old glare. Shit, bro, I always remember being proud of that. I liked that intro. Yeah, this is also like the first time where the video quality and audio quality was good. Like we didn't have there had no problems with that shit at all during this time.
The only negative was that our guest Naomi could not record, but
yeah,
so is life, I guess.
Yeah, as long as like for me, it's I do prefer everyone being able to record, but if one person can't, then that's all right. It's better. I don't know. I feel like it's better for Minecraft if someone can record than Terraria.
Yes.
Well, I guess actually maybe, because I guess Terraria is a 2D. You can see people as long as you're on the screen, you can see what they're doing. But I don't know. With Minecraft, the spectator mode, if someone died and like someone was, because like what I would have done if someone would have died before Naomi, I would have had them like become a cameraman and just spectate and follow around Naomi. Right. So that way they have their perspective.
Yeah.
But the deaths were also spaced out again. Well, that's like the one thing I really like. It's like it's all luck based, but I really love like the spacing of the deaths.
Yes.
So much. That's one of the things that makes the hardcore is good for me. Is if like it, because it helps keep the shit interesting, and it makes you like keeps you on your toes. I guess that anyone can die any episode or whatever the fuck. Anyways.
The last time I really felt that was take 2 of Terraria, because it was spaced out well enough that like some guy died and then it would be like a couple of episodes. So it's like okay, they're getting it. They're gonna that guy died. Oh, okay, what the fuck?
Okay, not to backtrack again, but you just reminded me of Nick's death in Take 2. Like that shit, like that for like for me, funny. Cameron, Dot and I, like that fucking boggled on minds, like, or at least me specifically, like how the fuck did that happen? I literally destroyed the pressure plate and then like went back to the footage and just saw him
place it again,
replace the pressure plate I just put down, and then just almost get me killed and got himself killed.
Yeah.
Also, like I really loved everyone's. We touched on it a bit, but like I loved the way everyone died.
Yes.
Because like they're all, every one of them was impactful. I mean, I guess of all of them, Jonathan's probably was the least impactful, but at the same time, it was still good.
But you made it impactful with that editing, though.
The King Crimson, bitch. Oh, I love that shit. I saw my opportunity and I was like, and I took it.
It was very good.
And then, because like the double death was impactful because 2 people literally died at once. Suddenly, like our cast was down by a third. And it was like the first death. The first death will always be the most impactful death.
Not only was it the first death, it was a double death. And that was the first death in any of the hardcores we've ever done where I literally got cold sweats and was like, oh no, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Like, I was like so shocked that both of them died. And
I don't remember if I could say anything for like 2 minutes. I don't even remember.
Yeah, because like literally Jonathan and I just got back, and like the only angle that caught the creeper sneaking up on them was like from me from far away. Cause I remember like I was digging it around to see if anyone had a good eye on the creeper before it blew up, but no one did except for me. That little tiny glimpse of it in the distance.
But that tiny little glimpse was like great. Like, oh shit! And that's when the slowdown actually was impactful.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what.
Well, technically, it was time stopping.
Whatever. Well, I mean, you zoom in.
Fucking idiot. And then, Dylan's death or Chalk's death, whatever the fuck you want to call him, and like the finale was also good. Even like, it's just like. It made the final fight even more interesting to guess because like someone died within the finale, but not. Everyone getting away.
It made the ending very satisfactory because it was like, oh, or a lot of times when people are like, oh, they're at the dragon, they're gonna do it. A lot of times people just do it, but the fact that we had someone that actually died during it was like, oh shit, they could actually lose.
There's still the chance of them losing is still there.
Yes, But your boy and I
the
fucking pulled through.
co-hosts
Let's fucking
pulled
go.
through. Let's go. That's also another thing. I thought this was like the best finale victory finale that
It was just the one that was most satisfying. Like all of out of all of them, I feel unsatisfied with a lot of the endings. Like especially the Wither one.
Yeah, like it's for like the victories, like this one felt the most satisfying because it wasn't underwhelming, like, or just like a breeze.
Yeah.
It wasn't a breeze. It was just right. It was because the fight itself wasn't too hard, but there was. I know you almost got yourself killed by the dragon.
Yes.
When it kept like flapping its wings or
like,
whatever.
I'm going in the shelter. I'll be back in a second.
I think Minecraft 2 was actually also the only series where I didn't even get close. I don't think I ever had to use my danger sprite for Take 2. Yeah, that was like the.
You need to die more.
No fucking shit. I survived 3 out of. I won 3 out of the 3 of like the hardcores. The only ones I was gonna say the only ones I died in were the shitty ones, but then I remembered Take 2, my baby. Never mind. That one, that's like the most satisfying death I've had.
You've just been going try hard and stop.
I'll just stop.
Just play on console. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll start playing for controller next time to handicap myself.
Was there any cons to Minecraft Hardcore?
Mine was just fucking, I don't know. I can't think of any really cons.
No, Minecraft Hardcore is so Take 2 is so good because it had those like amazing blends of funny but serious moments. Like
Kelp Cult.
Like Kelp Cult, the fucking me spending 5 minutes trying to break a diamond hoe, making like the weird ass like furnace structure that just came out of nowhere.
Jonathan and I, it's like shenanigans in the mines, like the first few episodes. I love that shit. Oh, and when we went exploring as well, I love that.
I cannot think of anything bad. Minecraft Hardcore Take 2 is S tier.
S tier.
If there's anything you need to watch from our channel, or hardcore wise, or just from our channel, it should be Minecraft Hardcore Take 2.
For real. Agreed.
So this man's editing is just quality.
What can I say? Anyways, on to the last series of the 6 that we've covered.
God, fuck this one.
The most recent one, fucking
just
S tier.
The worst.
Goodbye, fellas. Anyways, Terraria Group Hardcore number 2. This one's the most recent one as it's recording right now. It was also like, I feel like either my second favorite or my third. That's probably no, that's my third favorite because I really have a soft spot for Take 2.
Yes.
But the editing was pretty much, I feel like, is just about on par, maybe a little less than Minecraft Take 2, just because of how it played out, or how things played out, anyways.
Really? Because I think, or I guess an outsider's perspective, I thought Terraria's Group Hardcore was better editing wise, because I feel like that's when you finally no, where you perfected the portraits and the overlay and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, I whatever. Yeah, okay, I changed my mind. I think it's better.
Because
you're right.
He put in this thing with the portraits where, like, let's put my death for example. I fell down into a spike trap. My portrait for death animation was not only just the picture of what I submitted for my death portrait, but it was also how I died. Like, there was a spike through my neck and like a couple spikes around Yuki Soma's like face and whatnot. Or like if people exploded, it was just there on their portraits that you could barely see them.
Yeah, actually I also did that for Minecraft Take 2.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, well then never mind. Shut up.
That's not new.
Your editing is mediocre.
But the thing that did like improve, like from Take 3 to this one, is also like 1.4 blessing added the life bars. It made it so much easier to edit the health. So that was really nice. Have like life perfect accurate life health for everyone. And then this is also the one I decided to change the portraits to also be not squares, but kind of squares, but had like rounded corners.
Right.
And then also, you know, have the respective colors of everyone as well. What else? I don't think.
Honestly, I thought with the first session, I know you were like, hey, make sure that the life bars are bars. Yes. I thought one person would fuck it up.
But no one fucked it up.
No one fucked it up. It was.
Thank you, everyone.
Still very good.
Thank you. And then fucking. Shit. I had a feeling there's gonna be that one guy because like that usually happens with the music. If anything, it's always like someone leaves on the music or some shit, and I was like, God damn it, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, but fuck, what else was? Oh, I had something in my mind. Oh, that's the other thing. Wise. It was also when I introduced a new thing where people get endangered. I have like their thing flash a bit, like.
Oh right. Totally
so like it makes it so it's like more obvious that they're endangered or whatever, like because like sometimes it's not noticeable that their portrait changed to something new. Because what I did in take 3 of Terraria and then take 2 of Minecraft, it was like I would have like zoom like have a singular flash or whatever.
Right.
And then this one I just kept it flashing compared to before. So now it's like and it just kept doing it before it was until they got out of the situation and war died.
Yes.
I think that's all I did new editing wise.
Except for the end screen.
The end screen.
The end screen.
Yeah, the end screen, bro. It was just perfect though, because it's Yoshikage Kira being
the last one.
He's the last one, and he just took everyone's hands and put it on his nice little table in his home while he sat there and clipping his nails. Oh fuck.
Legendary.
Like the ending. Like, shit. Do I have any other pros about this one? Oh, I guess.
Did we talk about how the deaths were like. Other than Minecraft Take 2, were very different.
This one was like definitely had the most unique deaths by far. Fucking bro, slimes are the menace in this one because like, Dylan's, you know, he got knocked back into his own bomb. That was like the one death that kind of what you said earlier, that actually like sent me chills because just like seeing that happen, I knew like he was fucked and there's no way he's gonna get out that alive. And
Did he have a grappling hook at that point?
No, this is episode 2. We didn't have that shit.
Right. It was so early.
It was so. I think he died earlier than Cameron did.
It was like at the beginning of that episode.
It was like before the halfway point. I'm pretty sure. And then Izzy, you know, hers was preventable, but she panicked, and also was still kind of a noob at the game. She got knocked down to Riley's pit. To the storage shrine. Yeah. And died.
But the Terragram's cool.
Terragram, that shit was fucking bomb as hell.
Until I died.
I remember like
I died to 1.4. Fuck you, 1.4.
Bro, I remember banging out to like you like swinging that sword to like the Queen Bee music.
Oh yeah.
It sounded perfect with it, like at the start of the music. And then what else? What other deaths were there? Who was the third one to die? It was fucking
me.
I was you were the first. Yeah.
I fell down into a spike trap.
You introduced what was going to be the new danger of the dungeon.
Yes.
So I guess that also like had another meaningful things like shit. The dungeon's a lot more serious because not only do you like get the bleeding debuff from touching the spikes, but you also like there's new pits or breakable bricks that crumble underneath your feet. Yeah. That lead you into either water traps or the spike pits. And then the fourth one
was Jacob.
You know.
It was during the destroyer.
The destroyer.
But possessed our way. Do 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 do.
Yeah. But I felt like I'm surprised that man fucking lived so long.
Oh. If there's anyone that like impressed me the most, it is my own brother. What a fucking legend.
There were so many times she was so fucking low that he somehow managed to escape. Like, god damn, that man like had plot armor up until the destroyer. And then that just all went away. And then I like how no one actually died to the destroyer itself, but rather to like other things like the environment or another enemy. Because Jonathan died falling to the destroyer.
Oh.
Or falling to his death. He also got the fucking nurse killed. Fuck you, Jonathan. Just kidding.
Fuck you, Jonathan.
But yeah, that episode was actually also the first time where actually it was going to have to be it's like the same thing as Minecraft Take 2, where I didn't have a moment where I had to use my endangered portrait. I think.
Wow, this guy is so fucking cool.
Not the fucking cool. Oh. But like I like almost like ate shit like a few times during that Destroyer fight because I was panicking. But that was also like the first. I guess another thing good with the series is also the first time where someone was a sole survivor past. That was not the finale. Where there was still more episodes to come.
And I'm not gonna lie, I love hearing your voice and shit. But it just felt so unimpactful when you were the last one. Like, I know you were the last one, but it was like, you're the last one in Terraria. Yeah, it's like, okay.
Yeah, like, how do you think I felt? Like, it's like, if there was
it's like, well, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, it's like, I knew I was gonna do it. It's like, fuck, bro. I'm not gonna make it. There's no way I'm not gonna have this. That's why I like the ending. It's like, oh man, ooh, yay.
Ooh, I did it.
I did it. That's why I would love to do it in expert mode for the fact that we have noobs.
Yeah.
Like, there is no way they would survive very far in expert mode. It'd just be the Terraria veterans once again. But it's a future plan that's in the makings. It's gonna be a long time in the making, by the way. We have not anytime soon, but I have something that might shake it up a bit. So
let's go.
Yeah. Stay tuned for that a year from now. Yeah, once again, you know, also like this world space deaths. That's like all the pros I had. The only really cons I had was like, you know, the ending obviously still being anticlimactic, like Take 3. It was literally just like Take 3, so it was anticlimactic. At least there was only one person left, but like, I feel like it was a little less anticlimactic than Take 3's, but it's still just as anticlimactic.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was like that I felt like the chemistry, the final 3 between Jacob, Jonathan, and I was as strong as it could have been, like the others, because we had a good chemistry thing going when it was just me, you, Jacob, and Jonathan, because like we had the 2 brothers like bouncing off each other, like having good chemistry and shit like that.
Yeah.
But Jacob, I felt like ended up just being kind of there.
Yeah, he was kind of a third wheel. That was just kind of. He was doing his job.
Yeah, he was doing his job.
I feel like if I lived, dang, I should have lived. If I lived, the ending would have been a little more, or that ending portion towards the destroyer.
Yeah.
And the other mechanical bosses would have been a little more, but I should live next time.
Yeah, just fucking don't fall for the new shit.
My bad.
Dumbass. But I don't really think I have anything else to say about this one. Other than my tier placement, it's probably like right below Take 2. Like, I feel like Take 2 is better for like for personal reasons. I like Take 2 better. Realistically, for everyone else, I feel like I would recommend this series more than Take 2.
Yeah.
But like,
Take 2 only takes the cake in my heart because the cast just is so well balanced and so. I feel like if we tried to do it again, it would not work. But for when that session happened and the people that made that session, that's what made it the way it is.
I also feel like that was also the time where like we're all like super into doing the hardcore idea. Like everyone in there was like super into it. So.
Except for my death where I go, splat. I think the reason I did that was because I didn't think I was going to die.
And then you died.
And then I died.
In the most like one of the stupidest ways you could have done it, because you're like, oh, I'm just going to walk into the dark and just go.
Yeah.
Like, wow. We all were like, you're not like depressed or anything over your death. It was like, God damn it, Riley.
Are you fucking kidding me,
you
Riley?
Fucking idiot. Even the other noob, Nick, was like, wow. What a fucking idiot, Riley.
Yeah.
Anyways,
the only thing that Terraria Hardcore have ever taught me is that I could do them all way better now.
Yeah, I mean, technically you've got like oh, never mind. You got the same placement for 2 Terrarias in a row.
Yep.
Except for Take 3 and Take fucking, or the group Hardcore Take 2, or number 2. God, because as far as I started, it's someone like always messaged me because like I started to rebrand the name or like redo how the naming works. Shit like that. That's complicated. I will explain it at some point in my life.
That looks like a fucking Kingdom Hearts title.
Oh yeah. But I changed the group to make it more specific, so it doesn't think that like we're just
solo hardcore.
It's like a solo hardcore, yeah. Anyways, I don't have anything else to say. That pretty much wraps up the tier list video. Is there any final thoughts that you have on any of these? Like,
hardcores are fun, and I want to do more.
Yes, exactly. Bro, it's like hard for me to resist. Like if I really wanted to, I could keep like constantly doing them, but like I feel like I want to get some more other series out though.
Yes,
really some
hardcores, they are not meant to be pumped out. They are meant to come out not regularly,
but like maybe like once or twice a year is like what my goal was for them,
so you can like fester in this hardcore and be like, this happened and this happened, this one made this hardcore
because if
cool.
they happen like all the time, then it would like lose some of its like special feeling for it.
Seriously.
So but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking end this video here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out Chilled Out, check out all these fucking hardcores. I haven't put them all the links to every playlist in the description, so if you want to watch the most shitty thing on our channel that you've ever fucking seen, and something you want to just like click the dislike button for, make sure to check out Terraria Take 1.
And if you want to see the best thing on our channel, or one of them, Minecraft Hardcore Take 2.
If there's any one of them to watch, just watch Minecraft Hardcore Take 2. That's like the one to watch.
Or if you want some raw enjoyment, watch Take 2 Terraria.
Yeah. If you just want to see, If you want to watch some funnies, watch that shit. It's pretty fucking good.
If we get 50 million likes,
I'll
do a backflip.
I'll flip a bottle. Anyways.
Wow.
Fuck you guys. I'm out of here. Okay, not really fuck you guys, but that's if you're. Never mind. That's if you're hot.
If you want the raw cut of us just rambling the shit about Terraria Hardcore, 10 likes maybe? I'll do it. I'll talk for hours about how much I hate Terraria Hardcore 1.
Yeah, I'll go on a fucking tangent on that shit for 1 hour.
Actually, that sounds really fun. We should do it.
10 likes. You heard me, right? You hear us? 10 likes and I'll do it. I'll rant the shit on this, but this might be the last hardcore video I do for a while.
And that's 10 likes.
On my channel. And that's at the 10 likes. Just saying, guys. Anyway, bye.